So the title of our devotion today and what we're going to talk about is, what's your why? Let's begin with our affirmation. Today, I will not be swayed by negative voices outside myself. I will remember why I set out to accomplish certain goals, and I will make my dreams a priority. So as the body of the devotion begins, all of us have dreams and goals, things we want to accomplish. All of us also encounter obstacles to these dreams and goals sometimes on a daily basis. Sometimes we hear no over and over again instead of the yes that we long for. When this happens, it's easy to get discouraged, sometimes to the point where we give up. This is a good time to remember why you set that goal and had that dream to begin with, and then refocus your energy. It helps greatly when you have a bigger yes burning inside you than all the no's you are hearing externally. So it's kind of like that concept in physics or chemistry. Everybody knows that's not my jam. I'm language arts and history. But there's some kind of principle that I know I learned at one point where a less dense material will get dissolved by a more dense material, or it gets dissolved in it, or something like that. It's also the same principle as how just a small amount of light, even just if you strike a match or light a candle, it just dispels all the darkness around it. So if the yes inside you about something is big enough, if it's burning brightly enough, if it's being shouted by your inner being loudly enough, then it will drown out or dissolve all the sound of the no's around it. Back to the devotion. Once you have decided what you want to do, put all of your positive energy toward it and cut out everything that's not essential, including the negative voices of others, to achieving that goal. Whether you are criticized, made fun of, whether you have major setbacks professionally or problems personally, decide not to tell a story of defeat or victimhood. Okay, so time out. If you recall, a few days ago, we had a devotion about the 3 Hebrew children, and that they came through the fire not smelling like the smoke of their trauma, because they allowed that fire, that furnace they were in, to burn their chains off them and purge them rather than make them smell like the trauma or the fire they had been through. So remember that you are the creator of your own reality, the author of your own life. Dare to rewrite your story and give it the ending you want. Now we're back in my wheelhouse, writing stories. Let's end with, and all of us, by the way, let me say this before we end. Everybody, even if you are a chemistry, math, physics person, everybody gets to write your own story. So let's all do that. Remember that this week. And let's end with our prayer for today. God of the sacred yes, I say yes today to the dreams and goals in my heart of hearts. And I ask that you help me prioritize my schedule, my energy, my resources, and my focus in the way that will best accomplish them. Amen.